Basically, it is a Fires deck, but you're using a bunch of ramp early, draw a bunch of cards, play Golos, and then cast all the Ultimatums. It's a best of one deck. We'll try it out, play a couple games with it, see how it goes. This format's been so abrasive to being able to brew anything. Opponent goes first. They're on Kahira, so that means fires. So I'm gonna mull this hand. This hand's much better. So I'm gonna put back the Izzet Guildgate. So I like the breeding pool here because it gives me a third land to play for the Gates Ablaze if needed. This might be elementals. Actually, since we drew that, we'll Growth Spiral. That lets me drop this Guild Summit and draw a card next turn. Doesn't matter here. This Gates Ablaze in hand is also going to be very good. Following it up with Kenrith. It's actually a solid draw for us. So next turn I'll probably do Fires and then play Uro. I want to have Kenrith. Okay, so they are Gruul Fires. So here, I think we need to go, so I can go Golos, Golos blocks. I think I need to do Gates Ablaze to stay alive. So the pump kills it there. Ceratops with haste. They have another Ceratops. Okay, they draw a card. Uro and Kenrith. Like, kidding me? So Kenrith can gain us Plaza of Harmony is also decent, so let's go Kenrith here. Uro. Uro puts Plaza of Harmony into play. Then that's 2 white sources, so I can gain 10 life. And then I can just block probably Questing Beast. And I'm just trying to play Golos into its ability. I might just keep Kenrith alive here. Because that takes me up to 17, so I don't need to block. Because if we could get the ultimatums... Survive at 1 life. And they can blow up my fires. Like, this format is beautiful. The best format. If they didn't have Brontodon, we would have been okay to at least get like a dig with this. And like we had to do the blocking doesn't really help there anyways. If they had the Ember Cleave, they would have just trampled over there. Okay, let's try this out. Generally speaking, like we don't have the red mana, but if I can Growth Spiral, anything to get ahead on mana. Let's, okay, perfect. So we have a couple untapped sources. Burglar Rat. Let's go Golos here. This would actually be really good if we could hit another land. Perfect. So now I get to go Fires into Golos. Actually, what are the chances they have another? Hey, yeah, I try to mix it up with the hours. So I could get another blue. I think we go Golos this turn. So I'm gonna get a Dimir Guildgate here. Next turn I can root and play Ultimatum. Or I guess I can just go Ultimatum. A little annoying only because... Nice. How's that take going for you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can activate Golos again here. Let's get out the Guildgate here. So we can only cast one of these spells off Golos. Perfect. So we're going to draw 5, we're going to kill this priest, and I'm going to gain 5 life. So it's doing much better than the last game. It's kind of what I had in mind. Just going to attack in here. I have Kenrith to gain a bunch of life. Yeah, sweet. So that's what I want this deck to do. For those of you stopping by, the Stompy deck was a steaming pile. Yeah, Chevelle was something I didn't have at the time, so it didn't even register when I was building the deck. Opponent goes first. If we had a guaranteed green source, I'd keep this hand, but I don't think we can keep. Perfect. I think between the two ultimatums, we keep Genesis. Mono red. Everyone's favorite friend. Plaza of Harmony would have actually been a very good land to draw. So we can block on the robber here. Next turn I can Growth Spiral. Okay, well, our deck's mostly lands. I think we play 28. Thing off the top. Okay, probably dead here. This is probably like an Ember Cleave. Yeah. Are we dead? 8. I block here. That does 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Too slow of a draw there. This would be a matchup afterwards if we were playing. Let me build a sideboard for this. We'll just run one more. See how it goes. Yikes. And we're playing a Bosch. So since we're playing a Bosch, I'm going to keep this hand. We have a Gates Ablaze, so it should help, and we can cast that on curve. That's actually good. That lets me Uro this turn. I want them to commit a little bit more to the board before we use this Gates Ablaze. Plaza of Harmony is another nice draw. It just gives us a little bit more life. Growth Spiral's decent as well. I may just run out a naked Kenrith here. I would like a Fires. Okay, Woe Strider. Okay, yeah, since we drew the second Kenrith, I'm just going to play out Kenrith. This might entice them to play something out. Worst case, what I can do. Hey, Manic Mike. Yeah, I've played a lot of Historic. Like, I've done some brews. Like, last month I got to Mythic in 5 days with Historic Gruul. Once the ladder comes back up permanently later in the month, then I'll be doing some more Historic content. Okay. I think here we take the damage. Let's Growth Spiral. And then just Gates Ablaze here. They can sack stuff to kill Kenrith, so maybe I should have taken that block. With Mayhem Devil out, they can deal a lot of damage to me, especially if they get a Bosch out, so I want Mayhem Devil off the battlefield. I can Golos for another Plaza of Harmony next turn to gain some more life. Also fixes my mana. They probably just sack that for food. Interesting they went banner here. I guess they got squad. That lets them find another squad. Okay, we're getting close to this ultimatum. Our life total's still pretty high. Do we get that or leave it in the deck? I think we just get it. Insulates our life total a bit. So this does double damage, so we can still block one of these if they play a Bosch. Serrated Scorpion and a Bosch. Untapped land. Give me a breeding pool, give me one of my basics. Just probably surprised I didn't do the sack there. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Spin to win. That's basically what today has been. Bunch of ultimatums. Another Golos. Fires of Invention. No. Here's 2 lands and an Arboreal Grazer. I think we just block like this. Get Serrated Scorpion off the battlefield. It's gonna deal some damage. It's fine. One, two, three, four. Okay, so we got fires. I think this turn I'm just gonna fires and Genesis Ultimatum. It lets me look deeper. Are you kidding me, man? No one could hit Arboreal Grazers quite like me. Early turns of the game? Nah, we're not going to help you find any of that. So block, block. Can wipe the board here too, which I'm probably going to do. And then just play Kenrith and then gain like infinite life. Be good if they escape Lowstrider back here too. I can catch it. Kenrith can't gain control. He can reanimate stuff from the graveyard. Okay, I can bring back a bunch of Arboreal Grazers. Actually, that's pretty sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4. That actually doesn't get rid of a Bosch. One, 2, 3, 4. So if I activate this... So let's go Gates Ablaze. It'll kill everything except the Abosh. And then I can Eerie Ultimatum back all this stuff from the graveyard. Probably should have attacked anyways. We're going on the Arboreal Grazer beatdown plan. Opponent is so close to Mythic. And little did they know that they'd be losing, potentially. Genesis for next turn, and our Grazers are in the graveyard, so... I think we can afford an attack here. Just in case. We'll gain some life now. Okay, so 3 Arboreal Grazers. There's a 3% chance we have one in the draw. Meaning with Genesis Ultimatum, we 100% have a chance. That gets them back their Gutter Bones. Opponent can rebuild fairly quickly, but like I'm gonna gain a lot of life every turn. Yeah. But I wanted to cast this. Surprisingly 2-1 with this deck. This did much better than this Simic or the Stompy deck. Alright, there might be something here. This steaming pile of nonsense might be something. Alright, I'm going to take this back. I am going to tweak up... I'm going to tweak up some things. I probably want a couple Tri-lands instead of some of the Guild Gates. Does make Gates Ablaze worse. Root also is pretty nice, but then I can play hard board wipes. I can do Mix a Clarion and Shatter the Sky. Okay, so there's potential. Maybe, yeah, we can probably play around. Just like these are pretty good payoffs on the top end. Like I played a couple games in testing where this just won the game. Maybe we want another one of those. Like Inspired Ultimatum's pretty good at drawing us, but I'm gonna wrap this one up. This was the deck we originally played. It wasn't very good. Are you talking about Dryad of Elysian Grove? This one here? The only thing I found with this is it usually, like it's good if we have out Guild Summit, but if we don't, then it's pretty bad. You usually run out of cards in hand, and then it's just a 2-4. It also gets swept up by our Gates Ablaze. But we'll come back with some other decks. I'm going to have to test for I qualified for the Mythic qualifier. So I'm going to have to test out. I'm going to give in. I'm going to play Luca. It's probably the best deck that you can be playing right now. Trying out little things here and there around the edges to see, but probably won't stream this unless there's more interest in seeing Luca. I'm trying to bring out some better content other than just Luca mirrors all day. But thanks everyone for stopping by. Have a great one and stay safe out there.